Hello friends at home. In this video we will be doing today's math lesson. Now we finished up chapter 4 earlier this week, and so now we will be reviewing for the test that we will take tomorrow. As I go through this review, I want you to follow along and do your best work so that tomorrow when you take the test, you'll be sure to know how to do each of the problems. Okay? So the first thing I want you to do on this page, because here in the classroom we've already torn this page out of our books, I want you to write your name at the top. That way, if by some crazy act of God it falls out of your folder all by itself, I'll know whose it is because your name will be on it. Okay, so make sure your name is at the top of your paper, and we will work through these together. So number 1 says, which is the related addition fact? Remember, whenever we're talking about being related, it means we're in the same family. So in this fact family, we need a 9, a 3, and a 6. So we'll go through and find one that has a 9, a 3, and a 6. Now, it says, what is the related addition fact? So I might find one that's a related subtraction fact, but that's not what they're asking. They want the related addition. So this one has 9, 6, and 3, so it fits into the family. But is it an addition sentence? Is it an addition sentence? No, so number 1 won't work. This one has a 9, a 3, and a 6. It's an addition sentence. 6 plus 3 equals 9. Does that work? Yeah, so go ahead and fill in that bubble. And just to be sure, we should always check all of our answers. So this one, I have my 6 and I have my 3, but do I have a 9? No, so that one doesn't fit. And this one, I've got a 4, a 5, and a 9. That one doesn't fit at all. So you should have filled in the bubble for the second one. 6 plus 3 equals 9. And when I'm going through and writing all this, you don't have to do all that writing. I just do that so you can see as we go what I'm explaining. As long as you fill in the bubble, that's what you need on your paper. Okay? All right, let's take a little look-see-gander here at number 2 now. Number 2 says, which addition sentence does the number line show? So what they're asking is, what 2 numbers are they adding up on this number line? So the first number they went to was this one, and then they added 1, 2 more. So we're looking at 4. Excuse me. 4 plus 1, 2 more, and it equals altogether 6. So which one of these shows me 4 plus some number equals 6? Victoria? Does this one show 4 plus a number? Does this one show 4 plus a number? Does this one show 4 plus a number? Oh, okay, good job. 4 plus some number equals 6. All right. Down at number 3, they're wanting us to write the fact family. Remember, to addition, to subtraction, you have to use all 3 numbers, and the sentences have to be true. You cannot say 8 plus 7 equals 1, because does 8 plus 7 equal 1? No. So you have to make sure that the sentences you create are true. Faith, your hand is up. What do you need? Does that help? Okay. All right. So 7, 8, and 1. Who can give me one of the addition sentences that would be true using a 7 and 8 and a 1? Emily.
1 plus 7 equals 8.
1 plus 7 equals 8. She's used her 1, her 7, and her 8, and the sentence is true. What's another addition sentence that I could use, Johnny?
7 plus 1 equals 8.
7 plus 1 equals 8. We've used the 7, the 8, and the 1, and the sentence is true. Now Emma, I'm moving down to my subtraction sentences. And I know that subtraction, I'm not bringing two pieces together to get a big number. I start with my big number, and then I take the pieces away to figure out what the two parts are. So I'm going to go ahead right now and plug in my 8 for both of my subtraction sentences because I already know in a fact family, the subtraction sentences will always start with the biggest number. Always. Always, 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 always. No exception to that rule. In a fact family, your two subtraction sentences will always start with your biggest number. Period. So, what is one subtraction sentence I could write for this fact family that would make it true? Beckett?
8 minus 7 equals 1.
8 minus 7 equals 1. Excellent. If we have 8 cookies and Lily sneaks into the classroom and eats 7 of them, there would only be 1 cookie left. Now, Sage, what would the other subtraction sentence be for this fact family? 8 minus 1 equals 7. Excellent. And using that same thinking, if we had 8 cookies sitting in our classroom and Lily snuck in and ate 1 of them, we would have 7 cookies left in our classroom. I don't think Lily would ever really do that, but you never know. All right, looking at number 4. It says, which is the related subtraction fact? So when we see that word related, we know we're talking about fact families. And this time we're looking for subtraction. So the first thing I can do is say this one won't work because it's addition. And this one won't work because it's addition. So now I need to look at the two subtraction sentences and decide which one fits into the family 10, 7, and 3. Faith? The second one right here. We have our 10, we have our 7, we have our 3, and it is true. 10 take away 3 is 7. So you can fill in that bubble. The last one wouldn't work because it doesn't have the 10, 7, and 3. We have our 7 and 3, but we have a 4 here. So it's not part of that same family. They're not related. All right, go ahead now and turn to page 158. This one says, which 2 addition facts show that the subtraction is correct? So not only are we looking for addition facts, but we're looking for 2. So we're going to fill in 2 answers. Now, all of these are addition, so I can't eliminate any that way. We need to show that they have to be related, because in order to check subtraction with addition, we use a fact family or related fact. So we need a 9, a 7, and a 2. Do any of these addition facts use a 9, a 7, and a 2? Well, let's see. This one has a 5, so it can't be that one. This one has a 9, a 7, and a 2. Let's see if it's correct. Is 7 plus 2 more 9? Yeah, so you can fill in that one. And now let's look at this one. I've got, oh, nope, there's a 5 there, so that one won't work, will it? Let's look at the last one. 7 plus 2 more equals 9. There it is. So the 2 addition facts that show us that the subtraction fact is true are 2 plus 7 equals 9, and 7 plus 2 equals 9. Okay, number 6. Which facts belong in the fact family? Okay, remember we're looking for fact family, so we know they'll have the same numbers. And it says choose all correct answers. So there could be more than 1, there could be more than 2. We have to check all of them. So in this family, we have the numbers 3, 5, and 8. So we need to make sure we have 3, 5, and 8. So this one has 3, a 5, and an 8. Is it true? 5 plus 3 equals 8? Yeah, so you can fill in that bubble. That's part of the family. Okay, for this one, do I have a 3, a 5, and an 8? Is it true? If I have 8 and I take away 3, will I have 5? Yeah, so that one fits into the family. You can fill in that bubble. Okay, this one has a 3, a 5, and a, ooh, that's a 2. Does it fit? No, that one doesn't work. Okay, this one has a 3, a 5, and an 8. Let's see if it's true. 8 take away 5, would it leave me 3? Yeah, so that one's true. So 3 of the 4 are true. Just that third one didn't fit. All right. Number 7 says, what is the missing addend for the addition fact? So they're asking us 3 plus some number equals 10. If I were to think about that in my part whole, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 all together. And here I have 1, 2, 3. So we're solving for this other part. So if I take 1 ka-chink, 2 ka-chink, 3 ka-chink, how many are left up here that I need to fill in on my other part? Count with me, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who said 8? Johnny, you need to pay attention so you don't shout the incorrect number because you could confuse yourself or your friends. There are 7. So go ahead and fill in the bubble underneath. 7. All right, let's look at number 8 now. It says Tony has 5 more pennies than Jenna. Circle 5 more pennies. Jenna has 5 pennies. Circle 5 pennies. How many pennies does Tony have? Now let's think about what we know. We know that Jenna has 5 pennies, and we know that Tony has 5 more than Jenna. So Jenna has 5, but Tony has 5 plus 5 more. So how many does Tony have, Ava June? 10. You got it. 5 plus 5 is 10. So Tony has 10 pennies. I love hearing you guys say that it's easy because that means that you're good at it. I've told you that from day one. When something feels easy, it doesn't mean it doesn't have value. It means you're good at it. All right. Number 9 says, which is the related subtraction fact? So let's talk about some of the words in here. We see that word related, so we know we're talking about fact families. We see subtraction, so we know we have to have subtraction sentence. Well, this one's addition. Whoops, I just chucked my pen anywhere. So we can cross that one off. We already know it's not that one. So it's either going to be that one, or that one. So now, in order to be related, it has to have a 10, a 9, and a 1. Well, here's a 9 and a 1, but is that a 10? No, so that one doesn't work. Here's a 10, but that's 2 5s. Does that fit? No. This one has a 10, a 9, and a 1. And if I have 10 and take 1 away, would it leave me with 9? Yeah, so there's our answer, friends. All right, and now let's look at number 10. It says, Brandon finds 6 leaves. Everyone circle 6 leaves. Miles finds 4 leaves. Everyone circle 4 leaves. How many more leaves does Brandon find? So we're looking for a difference. We know that Brandon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we know that Miles has 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's compare and find the difference. Ready? They both have 1 ka-chink. They both have 2 ka-chink. They both have 3 ka-chink. They both have 4 ka-chink. Uh-oh, do they both have 5? Do they both have 6? No, so here's our difference. How many more does Brandon have, Beckett? 2 more. Good job. All right, friends, so very quietly at this time, if you are at home, you can put this paper aside so you can study later with Mom and Dad. And if you are here in the classroom, put it in your Keep at Home folder so that tonight when you get home, you can practice these again and do really well on your test tomorrow. Bye, friends at home.